Hello everyone and welcome back to Forest Heroes. In this last episode I'll have the link down in the description below. We played as the old elf. This time we are going to play as the pale elf. An elf without blood or tears, actively exploits even the sacrifices of allies. That's the artifact. The crown is allies have a chance based on their size to leave one grave upon death. Ice crown, expand range for 3 seconds after calling an ally. So let's get into it. So last time we did a melee build. Let's see if we can try and do a range build this time just for fun. Allies restore 2 health each time they attack a bleeding enemy. Anything that does bleed. Clouds don't move. When attacking allies with 2 or less, also inflict 2 poison. So sure, why not? Alright, we have draft a card and buy skill cards, or draft a card and gain an ally and 1 related artifact. Sure. Okay. Apply stealth and move speed to all allies. Destroy grave to immediately draw out skull soldiers and add attack speed to Cobra. Its attack doesn't deal direct damage but inflicts poison. Yeah, so maybe we can go for like a ranged poison build. Okay. So we have each time Fluffy Sheep is discarded, its cost is reduced by 2. Sure, why not? Alright, so we have the first area here. Let's start off with some ranged units here. Gonna attempt the ranged build here, see how it goes. I didn't see the range. The Arctic Fox has a decent range. We'll give our units some more health, why not? Do a cemetery. But redraw. Oh, we're gonna want to redraw again. Attack of the squirrels. Put another cemetery down. The grave is interesting. So place 1 grave, Elf followers, stamp. So it looks like a lot of stuff is gonna go scale these skull soldiers, it looks like. Apply stealth and move speed. Okay, standby applies to the next ally card you use. Call as many skull soldiers as the cost of the card. They inflict poison too. So there's gonna be a lot of poison going on this time. These guys more health. Our ranged squirrel army going on here. And a lot of poison going on too. So the Cobra has a range of 3, Squirrel has a range of 1. So pale followers. Moves on slingshot squirrel. Why can't I put a cemetery down? Oh, because I won maybe. Let's see here. Ranged allies gain 3 health upon spawn. When an ally evades an enemy attack, inflict 1 second of charm on that enemy with a 30% chance. Or gain additional 50 calm at the end of each battle. That seems pretty cool considering this is the start of the game. It seems pretty ideal. So gain 1 ally specific artifact, buy ally cards and discard 1. Or get a hat. You have draft an artifact, change your crown, and gain 0 to 3 artifact allies. Is there a way for me to look at my artifacts? It doesn't really seem that way. I guess we'll go this one. Let's see here. What can we do here? Arctic Foxes. Every second attack deals area damage instead of every third. Cobra inflicts poison equal to 2 times its damage. So it would inflict like 4. Or slingshot squirrels gain 1 damage after the first 3 attacks. And that's fine if you can keep them alive. I kind of like the golden staff. Let's see if we can start. Ooh, that's fast. There we go. So we'll take that. Okay. Buy some people. We got melee. He's ranged. It's also melee. Every 2 seconds, restore health to nearby allies equal to its damage. That's pretty cool. Instead of attacking, restore health equal to its health to one ally. So that's 3 range. It would, instead of attacking, it would restore 10 health to an ally. Not sure exactly how helpful that's going to be. I mean, I do have some melee units though, so we got the skeletons and stuff. I don't know. Try reroll too. Why not? Get another cobra. Scaredy cat, assassin wolf. When HP drops to 10, retreat to the mush tower and restore 20. That's interesting. Let's take another cobra, why not? Nope. Let's do it one more time, why not? Ooh, snowy owl attacks 3 enemies, but only has a range of 2. We have the Arctic fox. When attacking, also inflict 1 bleed and restore health equal to the target's bleed. Interesting. Arctic fox is a little expensive. We don't want to get a bunch of expensive people. I'll try the snowy owl. I'll get the Arctic fox too, but... Oh boy, a hat on my cobra. Adds 10 HP, it looks like. Well, we're definitely getting the cards for the range build, that's for sure. Let's try redrawing. Get some cobras out. Hope they'll be strong enough. Hail followers, go ahead and play him, I guess. Cemetery out. Hail followers again. Another cobra, with a bunch of skeletons. I'm drawing a lot of cobras. Let's see if this guy can get some healing going. Go ahead and redraw. I got a lot of high cost cards in my hand. I'm gonna redraw again because of my sheep. And now my sheep costs 0, which is pretty ideal, so. Doing some work with these cobras. Melee, melee, and another bard badger. Yeah, I guess we'll try it. I do like cobras. Just a little expensive, that's all. Get some more squirrels and skeletons out. And then redraw. Guess we're gonna be spawning nothing but cobras. Sure, let's get a bunch of skeletons out. Destroy grave to immediately drop skull soldiers and add attack speed. Ooh, nice. So long range, single allies deal area damage for 10 seconds. I do like that. I do have a lot of those. 10 seconds, allies that die within range will leave grave. I feel like this one's more helpful. Alright, so let's get out a bunch of skeletons. My deck is pretty expensive this time. I think you want the graves to get destroyed. Oh, oops, I was supposed to have them in the area. Skull Soldier gains 2 health and 4 damage. 2 damage and 4 health upon spawn. Okay, I did read that wrong last time. For 60 seconds after the start of the battle, reduce the cost of each card by 1. Where did they make the Skull Soldiers better? So we're pretty much doing like a Skull Soldier ranged deck. Draft a card, draft an artifact, upgrade one of your skill cards, or gain in one ally specific artifact, buy hats. and gain calm. Upgrading a skill card might be nice. I do have money for hats though. Let's see what we can do with these hats. So Bard Badger restores health to 3 allies instead of 1. That's definitely helpful. Slingshot Squirrel gains 4 damage and 2 health. I like the grape skin. We'll go ahead and go with grape skin. I pushed stop. What the hell? There we go. I pushed it once. It didn't do anything. Buy hats for allies. Let's see what we got going on here. Add 2 sturdy. 2 less damage. That's gonna be good for the sheep. So he's gonna be on the front line. So we'll do that. Restore 2 health every second. Restore 2 HP a second. Nothing's gonna live long enough to justify having that on. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll take some money for later though. And off to Act 2. Like that little dinosaur dude I'm riding. I'll go ahead and redraw. See if we can get this bard out. And some HP. Get me out a bunch of skeletons. There we go. We'll give these guys area damage. Why not? Redraw the sheep. Put the cemetery down. Some more cobras out. Oh yeah, look at that healing. Got some nice healing going on there. He's poisoned. My bird's poisoned. Poor bird. Pale follower. We'll get the cobra out so we can get more skeletons. Get the cemetery down. Skeletons are pretty weak, but point is to, you know, keep them off my ranged units. Okay, we got another Arctic Fox. Captain Mallard. Yeah, he's pretty expensive, but could come in handy. Get a redraw going. 1 healers might be okay, but we'll do 2 just in case. Can't have too many healers, right? Then do a redraw. Then get 4 skeletons. Seems to be going okay so far. A lot of poison going on. Summon a cloud that... Okay, here's the cloud. Advances for 10 seconds after being summoned. Summon a cloud that restores 5 health to allies and removes harmful effects every 2 seconds. That's pretty nice. For 13 seconds, change all cards cost to 1. That's really helpful. It can only be used once per battle though. That could still be helpful though. Or Pale Followers again. I do like the Pale Followers. This is pretty neat, but it's only once for 13 seconds. I mean, what do you get? You get 1 mana per second? I don't know, that could be helpful, especially against like the final boss or any boss in general. So we'll go ahead and take that. I do have kind of a lot of high cost cards in my deck, so this guy's area damage. Then draw cemetery. We can get Captain Mallard out, because why not? He's gonna spawn a bunch of ducks. More cobras. These cobras are pretty good. They already have area damage. We'll get the Arctic Fox out. Get some more skeletons. Or just wreck everything. Apply stealth to allies not attacked for 6 seconds. Gain 1 mana by using a card costing 5 mana or more. After an ally kills an enemy, their next attack also inflicts poison. Yeah, we're gonna keep going with this poison build. Poisoned range build. Draft an artifact, buy ally cards. You can also discard a card, gain an ally with a hat, and send up to 3 allies on an expedition. Never done that before. I also have a lot of money. Change your crown, remove up to 2 cards, sacrifice allies to gain a special power, duplicate one of your cards. They make this hard to choose because I like both. However, I've never done the expedition thing, so we're going to do that. We want to check that out. We always want to check out new mechanics. Clouds don't move, apply stealth. Gain 1 mana every 3 skill cards played. That's pretty helpful. How many skills do I currently have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. Currently have 5. Every 3 it's going to give me an extra mana. I like that. I'll take that. Okay, buy ally cards. Is there a cage here? I'll dump 1 ally. Yeah, I do like that. We'll get rid of a raccoon. Yeah, melee. I've already got 2 healers. We have another melee that costs friggin' 9. Actually could be helpful to help keep my ranged units alive. Let's see here. Let's see if we can let's see if we can buy some more units too. On death, gain 3 mana. I think that would be good for receiving some mana. It only costs 2. Ooh, yeah, black goat for sure. For sure want the black goat. This is kind of nice. It's like a garbage card, but the point of it would be use 2 mana and then just let it die so you can get 3 mana. That'd really be the only point of it. So we're gonna buy it only for that reason. An ally with a hat. Every 2 seconds, restore health to nearby allies equal to its strength. It is a melee unit. I mean, how long is it, realistically, how long is it gonna stay alive though? We can go ahead and try it. I think my deck's starting to get a little big. Potentially a little too big. Wouldn't mind getting rid of all the warrior raccoons. So my deck's getting pretty big and expensive. Could be a problem. Now we have the expedition thing. Why have you come down, a pale elf? Your creatures are needed to calm the restless ground below. Hurry. We'll send my warrior raccoons. Expected reward. Now, I wonder if the expected reward goes up based off of like how expensive the card is. Oh, yep, sure does. So what if we do like my most expensive cards? Okay, so that's still green. We'll do this then. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't think it's gonna permanently remove them, but finish your next battle to see the results. Okay. So temporarily lose 3 cards to get a reward. It's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and send this guy out just so we can get some mana back. Wait till we build up some mana here, and then we're gonna start dumping some people out. No followers, for sure. Do it with this guy so we got some healing. Ooh, we got that 9 card. Give those guys area attack. Right, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get our big boy out. Yep, about to get crazy now. Trying to spend as much as I can. Oh, my time ran out. Give these guys extra health. Get out of the cemetery. I'll discard the sheep until the sheep can get back up to, or down to 0 cost. these guys area damage. Put down a cemetery. Cobra. Arctic box is okay. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the Arctic box. High cost melee card. I don't need more than one of those, I don't think. Yeah, we'll go with the brown bear. We need some high cost melee to be in the front. That's gonna protect my ranged units. The healer out. I don't really care for any of those. Do that again. So I do have my other melee guy. Go ahead and get him out. Summon a cloud that adds 1 dodge to each ally every 2 seconds. Destroy 2 grave to inflict 8 seconds of stun on enemies. Randomly distribute a total of 4 shield to allies. Yeah, sure, why not? Get our brown bear out. Cemetery. Place 2 graves. I would say this is going well so far. We have quite a bit of healers out there. We got the woodpeckers and the bards. Skull Soldier gains 2 damage and health upon spawn. Ranged allies gain 1 evade upon spawn. Probably buffing the Skull Soldiers was probably the move there, because we are making quite a bit of those guys. And what was in our chest? Something good, hopefully. Gain a mana when redrawing. That's pretty nice. I redraw reasonably often. Draft a card, gain calm, and gain 1 ally-specific relic or artifact. Draft an artifact, buy skill cards, upgrade 1 of your skill cards. Now I do have a lot of money, so let's see what we can do with that. Create Warrior Raccoon with a 20% chance of playing a skill card. When attacking, melee and long range single also inflict 1 poison. Permanently add 5 health to all allies. I already do like a lot of poison, so yeah, let's add more poison, why not? Can't have too much poison. Redraw cards, create 5 Skull Soldiers. From now on, Skull Soldiers inflict 1 additional from now on, so that means for the rest of the battle. They're super weak, but if they can at least get 1 hit off. Create 5 Skull Soldiers would be cool too. Yeah, why not? Keep some money just in case it costs money to upgrade a skill card. I don't know if it does or not. Ah, Disciple has arrived. Are you satisfied with your current skills? So don't worry, with my special training, your skills will become even stronger. Choose a skill upgrade. When used, add health equal to its mana cost to allies in crown range. When used, add damage equal to its mana cost to the next ally called, or reduce cost by 1. Kind of like the reduced cost by 1. Could put it on this one, make it a 3 instead of a 4. So I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll use it on this one. So it's 3 instead of 4. Lower mana cost is always good. I have some high cost cards in this deck. Ooh, let's get a little, I'm gonna get some mana and then condense. And then redraw. Go ahead and do that, redraw, everything costs 1. Let's gonna spam as much shit as we can. Here we go. Looking at those, get some more warriors, skeleton warriors. Wild boar costs 9. I can go ahead and wait. Oh, my dude died, so I got a bunch of mana from that. I think these guys already have a lot of flash anyway, but Doesn't have to get more. Let's see here. On death, inflict 3 seconds of charm on a very wide area of enemies. I've already got a snowy owl. I've already got a red fox. Yeah, why not? Get some CC in there. We'll redraw, get that sheep down. Health followers, we'll do Captain Mallard. Get a bunch of skeletons. Woodpecker for some melee healing. Give these guys splash damage. Some more cobras in there. Cobras are pretty good. Discard the sheep. Cemetery, vicious warriors. Oh, cobra. Fox. Dispatch some skeletons. I have one of those. 2 would be cool. Place 2 graves if there are none. That'd be cool too. I already have one of those. I don't feel like I need more than one. This one would be nice. Having 2 instead of 1 would be pretty cool. Placing 2 graves for free is also pretty cool. Definitely gonna have like a massive skeleton army going on. Okay, let's get 1 more health. Lots of cobras. We can redraw, get them splash damage. Cemetery. 4 allies survive for over 2 minutes. Some melee guys in there. We'll get our brown bear in there. Since the boss is coming. Ooh. Tentacled snake. When attacking, self-attack and take 3 damage? What? I mean, as long as I can heal him, that's fine. 10 damage is a lot. I can only have 1. I mean, I like him. He's a long-ranged area. For 3 out of 5 range, does 10 damage. And you know what? I've got healers, so we'll go ahead and take him. Would have been nice to have 2 goats, but the fact that I can kill that guy, it's pretty cool. Ooh, we got my 9. Take a while to spawn him. I think I'll be okay though. Having those healers are really OP. Especially if you only got 1 enemy out there attacking. Oh, my healer just died? What just happened? Do I spawn graves when my units die? Is that what's going on? I like this one. Anything that gives you mana is helpful. Definitely feeling more confident with this build than my last one. Buy ally cards. You can also discard 1 card. Go ahead, I liked both of them, but we'll do this one. Change my crown. Exhaust cards deal 10 damage to enemies and have a 33% chance of not being exhausted. Oh my gosh, that is really good. Because that exhaust card I have is really good. If there are no enemies in crown range, the elf starts restoring 2 health at 2 times speed immediately. That's good for those cards that I take damage to, but honestly I think this one's better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with this one. This one's really good. But what did this crown do again? I don't remember. Expand crown range for 3 seconds after calling an ally. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's see if we can get some good hats. On death, deal 3 area damage. We can put that on him. Why not? Apply stealth every 4 seconds. I guess that could be helpful. We could put it on... Might help him stay alive longer? Cannot be attacked until he attacks. Yeah, I think that should help him stay alive longer. Santa hat every 5 seconds, throw a gift box that adds 2 health to an ally who steps on it. That would be good for... This guy has the longest range. We'll give it to him. Restore 1 health every second. Guess we could give that to the brown bear. Add 20 HP. Nice. I'm gonna wipe that. Duplicate 1 of your cards. I hope it doesn't cost anything. I knew you'd come, the pale elf. You have a card you wish to reflect in the mirror, don't you? Probably. Now what do I want to duplicate is the question. I could duplicate a condense. It's actually a good idea, especially since I just got that crown. Seems you like that card, Elf. I do like that card. I also wish I could get rid of some cards. I want to get rid of the warrior raccoons because I never use them. Pretty happy with my cards for the most part. Craziness we can get going on here. I'm gonna redraw. Don't want to use my condense yet. Healer out. I'm gonna wait until I get more mana and then I'll use condense. There you go. We'll see what all we can spawn here. Try to just spawn as much as I can before the cost goes back up. Can't do this. I'm gonna discard the sheep. Crazy. I forgot what the transfuse does. I'll use some health. So now we have both of our big melee units out. Destroy 4 graves to gain 100 calm. Extend the crown range forward by 1 forward. I don't care for any of those really. Yeah, I don't care for any of those. My deck is already pretty reasonably sized. You don't need to make it bigger. I don't care for that poison cloud up there, wrecking all my people though. Do a little transfusion. Yeah, get some more mana, and then we're gonna condense. Get this first, I guess. Let's see here. Melee. We have range, gain attack speed with each hit. Reset the speed upon moving. Yeah, that's cool, why not? Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can spawn. Go wide a bit. Wait until we have no graves, put our empty graves down. Redraw, I don't really care for that. We'll wait till we get 7 yard burrow barrow. We got the wild boar we want to get out too. Add 5 poison to each ally and increase their damage by 2. Ooh. I already have one of these. So I can turn my skull soldiers into ranged, which would be cool because they do a bunch of poison. Honestly, these are both good, man. Add 5 poison to each ally and increase their damage by ×2. That's gotta be more helpful. I like that. That is a crazy card. So we need 9 to spawn the big guy, wild boar. Go ahead and spawn him. We'll redraw. We want to try and draw. I'm gonna try and draw my card I just got. Didn't need it. Let's see here. Melee units gain 2 damage upon spawn. With a 20% chance, allies gain 5 health when they dodge. I don't really have a lot of dodge. Attack speed when called. I don't have like a ton of melee people. Does that count when skeletons are spawned too, I wonder? Seems like the right move. Alright, remove up to 2 cards, repair up to 2 hats, and upgrade one of your allies. I do want to remove some cards. Yeah, I want to remove some cards. I have the warrior raccoons that I never ever use, so I don't want them in my deck. We got repair 2 hats. Okay, who's on where? We got the stealth. Can't upgrade that one. We have add more damage. He doesn't really have enough health anyway. This would be restore 2 health every second, which would be nice. Safety hat gives him more shield. Be one of your allies. Who do we want to upgrade? I think the wild boar is what we're going to upgrade. Everything's good, so yeah, I would definitely rather have more attack than lower the cost. So yeah, that was definitely a good, helpful upgrade. I pushed the button. Alright, final boss, here we go. And we'll go ahead and redraw right away. What was the bloody shield again? Give them, dodge. Or no, give them shield, dodge. Yeah, we can go with the pale follower. Get this wild boar out literally right away with a ton of skeletons. I don't want to put the tentacled snake out yet because I don't have a way to heal. So that's not going to do any good. I'm going to go ahead and get my heal out. Oh boy, that thing just wrecks your people. Get the healer out. We're going to try to get both healers out before he dies. He's blown them away so far that they're having a hard time healing. We'll get this guy out. Do I want to do a condense already? I think I want to wait on that. We'll get some skeletons out. See if we can get some healing melee guys out. Why my people are taking so much damage. Okay, I think it might be time to condense. I'm just taking too much damage right now, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, I just took like a dumb amount of damage there. That stupid log does so much damage, man. We're gonna go ahead and condense it. This we can spawn. That's a decent. Okay, so we're going to want to do a high cost card. Get that lightning links out. Got a bunch of high cost cards. Gotta be careful with these high cost cards because these enemies are doing so much freaking damage, man. Start pulling the tower. Jerk. Give them some help. Why not? Get some more skeletons out. Oh my goodness. so we always want to follow that with a high cost card. Good thing I'm doing area damage and poison. I'm about to get a lot of skeletons. That log is a problem. It's doing so much damage to my units. Let's get this guy's going here. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm just not doing enough damage. I was feeling super confident about beating this level, and now I'm pretty convinced that I'm not going to win. It's pretty unfortunate, because I definitely thought I was going to win this. Yeah, I'm about to lose. Alright. They were just too strong for me, I guess. That's crazy. I totally thought I was going to win that. Alright, so my unlocks add 4 spike to each ally, or add 2 evade to each ally. Both good cards. Gain 1 mana when 5 allies are killed. Apply attack speed to allies costing 2 or less upon spawn. Okay, so that was it for that character. That's going to be it for today's video. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel, like and leave a comment below. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.